With rap music being existent in the mainstream since the late 80s, it's not that surprising that it's become a very diverse genre of music. Because of this, a number of disturbing songs have popped up, in which rappers take it upon themselves to cover an array of disturbing topics. For that reason, I've decided to compile a list of just that. Now, I very rarely do trigger warnings, however this video deserves a serious one. These rappers cover some extremely sensitive, controversial, and heavy topics, and they do so in a very disturbing way. So if you are easily triggered, offended, or anything similar, seriously, back away now. Haha, like really, leave, go. Alright, you're still here. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Anyways, sit back, relax, grab a baby goat, and join me for the 5 most disturbing rap songs ever created. Number 1 is Cage, Ballad of Worms. New York-based rapper Cage has never been afraid to get a bit crazy with his music. Ballad of Worms is a song that can attest to this. A track that was released in 2002, Cage describes going out with a girl who is terminally ill. He paints an incredibly depressing image of the frustrations and helplessness that have spawned from his situation.
I know I'm irking her, but can't stop what's hurting her. No sleep with her screaming all night, I'm thinking of murking her.
He also describes the mind state of those around her, like her parents, which also results in some very depressing lyrics.
Her parents paid for the coffin and left state. After signing a contract, do not resuscitate.
Number 2 is Dance with the Devil by Immortal Technique. Since the release of Immortal Technique's first album in 2001, he has proven himself to be one of the best storytellers in rap, and as an artist who is not afraid to cover any topic. Both of these components come into play in one of his most popular songs, Dance with the Devil. Technique tells the story of William, a person who, from a very young age, only strives to make money.
Hustler that the world ever seen. He used to fuck movie stars and sniff coke in his dreams.
Because of this, he started selling drugs from a very young age. Because he strived for monetary gain so much, he decided to try and get in with a group of drug dealers who were selling higher quality product and making more money.
Jackpot and wanted to move up to cocaine, fulfilling the Scarface fantasy stuck in his brain.
However, this group believed that William was all talk and decided to put him to the test. He agreed to this, and they met up on a Friday night. They drove around their area and kidnapped a woman. They put a shirt over her head, dragged her up to a rooftop, and raped her.
Wanted to test him before business started, suggested raping a bitch to prove he was cold-hearted.
They then told William to kill her. So, as he pointed the gun at her, he removed the shirt from her head, and came to the realization that the woman he had just raped was his mother.
What he saw made him start to cringe and stutter, cause he was staring into the eyes of his own mother.
Number 3 is Kim by Eminem. Being the world's best-selling hip-hop artist does not come without a bit of controversy, and Eminem has received his fair share of just that. His most popular piece of work, the Marshall Mathers LP, was packed to the brim with controversial songs. One of these tracks was a song called Kim, in which Mathers creates a descriptive story revolved around the relationship between himself and ex-wife Kim Scott. He details the troubles that they have had and are currently going through at the time, and vents and expresses these feelings in an incredibly frustrated state of mind.
Looks like a big joke. There's a f***ing road to the now you're dead with a slit throat in your living room.
The song then ends in an incredibly disturbing death scene in which the rapper chokes his wife until she stops breathing.
You were supposed to love me. Now please, bitch, please.
Number 4 is Sarah by Tyler, the Creator. Another rapper who is no stranger to controversy, Tyler, the Creator first came into the public eye in 2011 with the release of his Yonkers music video. While this song and music video were also deemed a controversial piece of work, it was before his mainstream success when Tyler made arguably his most disturbing song. In his 2009 album Bastard, the Odd Future frontman made a song called Sarah. At first, it seems like a standard enough love song. It has a cheery enough instrumental and even has a hook, which is pretty uncommon for Tyler, the Creator tracks. However, this cheery enough tone doesn't last that long, as in the second verse, he gets rejected when asking her to homecoming. Because of this, he describes kidnapping her and murdering her. Although that's disturbing enough, it somehow manages to take an even more messed up turn when the rapper starts detailing eating her. It somehow takes an even more disturbing route when he raps about having sex with her dead body. Number 5 is Suzanne by Plan B. When the English rapper Plan B released his Paint It Blacker mixtape, easily the most disturbing song on it was Suzanne. Sampling the 1960s Leonard Cohen classic under the same name, the rapper details a fictional account of Anthony Hardy, who's also known as the Camden Ripper. Hardy was an English serial killer who killed multiple women. So in this song, Plan B creates a fictional character called Suzanne Smith and makes an incredibly descriptive story of the Camden Ripper killing her.
Slice, chop, chop, chop. Suzanne screaming, begging him to stop, but he won't stop, and he don't stop, not till she stops struggling.
The song ends with the disturbing sound of a chainsaw and the blood-curdling screams of the victim. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed and weren't too freaked out. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. I'll leave a link down below to all of the disturbing 5s I have done, and I hope you and your baby goat are doing well. I will see you in the next video. And as always, until next time.